And this is one of those cases where if you're talking to somebody
Oh
about,
my gosh.
exegesis, and you're like, oh, what's the reason for exegesis? Why can't we just do a plain reading of the Bible? This is one of those cases where you hold this up and say, hey, what about this? Actually, I've talked to some people before who, when I talk about exegesis,
Hmm?
they'll be talking about the verse, and I'm like, well, we don't we need to take into account what the original audience thought of that. And they're like, I don't see
Hmm.
why we would have to do that. I'm like, oh, really? Well, here is a perfect example. When you're doing exegesis, it's very important to know that the Bible was written for you, but not to you. It
That's
was
right.
written to an original audience. And if we don't know how they took it, we might be missing something big.
Yep.
There are things that they understood in their culture that we don't. And without that understanding, things can be very confusing.